playoff. The Pittsburgh Panthers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this. The college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Pittsburgh's offense comes on the field first today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
Wow, opening drive, and they are now backed up third and very long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Solid run, tackled to the 45-yard line. And the Panthers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. So don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. but, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
And he's back for throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And that's going to be a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. You just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
He's brought down to the 37 after a strong return. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly. Do here. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Oh, here comes the reverse. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Looks like Pitt will have the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Panthers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. And the back gets the football. Gets some space and on the 30. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the play.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. The Trojans will line up to boot it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And here's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Just a great call here by the offensive coordinator. The quarterback does a good job of recognizing the matchup that he wants. Puts the ball up and away from the defender where the receiver can run underneath it for a big gain.
The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pulls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. And the Panthers are looking to keep this drive going. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Toss play, running right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Panthers come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him at the 48. That's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now it's 2nd down here. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Let's see what they can do here. There's time to run a few plays, perhaps get into field goal range. Looking to throw it deep. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, SC. Made the defense look slow that time.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
They'll tackle him out across the 20. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first two quarters of playoff football. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
The Panthers will kick it off and begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, and stay ahead of the sticks.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Ball handed to the running back. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles.
Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. A quick spin move. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. The Panthers come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Second, there's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The gain just good enough for a first down. The Panthers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down. They're going to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. No huddle now for the offense. Looking to throw it again. And it's caught. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. There's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Panthers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
Man, that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to make a play deep downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
And the Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. The Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away now for the second time. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Handoff to the back. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint at the 20. And they finally make the tackle, but an explosive play by this offense to wrap up the third quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. They're going to run it here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Offense.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. The offense sets up with a first and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
You know, I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out, so now you're way behind on the sticks.
After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal, backed up. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. He's got some room. Can he get there? Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone. The Panthers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown. They claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 during the fourth quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. And they come up with something here. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Southern California. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And he will not get there. The defense stops him, and so the lead is still one. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it to the right side. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Let's go.
Handoff heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
How much can they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Panthers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And now the running back's got it again. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Handoff taken following the right tackle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Trojans expect to be able to run the clock out here in the final minute for the W. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And that's a solid gain from the defense, able to bring him down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the Trojans will have to punt this one away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. The offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Contact as he threw it. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.